Alrighty, boom, boom. Good morning. So we're coming off a good front squat day. We got 270 for one, which is not a PR, but we're hitting in a consistent we're not hitting in a max out session. We're hitting more like a daily session. Whereas I would kind of go into once a month, one hit a max set. Yesterday we hit 270 for one. We also hit 260 for two. Again, this is not a PR, but this is heavier than I've hit in a long time for two. 275 is my best. And I think next week we can probably hit 280 for one, if not 275 for two. Some good stuff happening. So PRs are coming around the corner. Back squats today. We're going to go for a set of 5. I think we're going to do like 3 sets of 5, like around 250, 265, and 280 if we feel good. And if we feel even better, maybe go a little heavier. Let's see. And we're also going to see how the reps feel in general. Okay. Okay. Throw 135 on, and then after the squats, I think we're just going to do some heavy overhead. Probably some push jerks. Just a few sets, probably around 185. And if we feel good, we'll go up a little bit. All right, so we're going to do some good reps here, all the way up to about 245, 230. Okay. All right, going 205. As you can see, moved over just a little bit, just because of the rain and wind. Obviously, the rain caused some mud. Man, it was frosty out this morning, and it is warming up quick, which is always a good sign. So we're moving this back inside the fence pretty soon. Just want to let that mud dry off a little bit. Drink of the day, Sour Patch Red Berry Ghost. It's probably number 4 or 5 on my list of Ghost. I do find this is more consistent than Swedish Fish, so it's always good. Okay. 205. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let's go 240. I don't really count 240 as like my first set of 5, but I'll be doing 5 from here on out. So I would say like based on how these are feeling, 265, 280, and then probably 290 maybe, if it feels good. if you've been watching long enough, you kind of know what's going on. This is the 15th day of squat every day, so we've gone 2 weeks. It's going amazing. People on my YouTube shorts will only see one video at a time. You gotta understand this is a long-term process. I've been squatting for years. Best squat is 350, I believe. Best snatch is 211. Best clean and jerk is 277. Best clean is 280. These numbers are all within striking distance, I would say, but you gotta do a lot of work to get there, especially with the way I'm doing it. I'm not doing your classic 5x5, your 5x10, your 3x5s, your month-long cycles that you're squatting 2 or 3 times a week. When you're squatting every day, the ideal is you want a heavy for every day, but that heavy is not always going to be your max weight. I'm not going to squat 350 every single day, but I'll tell you, I am going to squat between 285 and 300 every day, which is eventually, in probably a month or two, going to lead me to a 350 squat. So when you're looking at these, keep this in mind. When you see that squat every day, day 14, understand that I've been squatting heavy for 14 days. So I'm not going for my max every day, but I do want to hit like an 85 to 90% range. And if you're going to try this, know that like between 80 and 90% is your ideal range. What you do with that, I'm going to hit 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s within that range a lot of times. And over time, it's going to build me up confidence-wise and strength-wise. So we're going to go 240 for 5. Long-winded answer here. All right. So 240, gonna jump up to 265. Did muscle snatching yesterday. That'll end Monday. And then we'll go into power snatches. I'm going to start to explode a little bit more. So probably end around 135. Hit 130 yesterday. It wasn't pretty. I didn't even think about it, but I bent way too early. So got to focus on that. Going to go into the power snatches on next Tuesday. It'll start. Everything that I've been doing, cleans, snatches, overhead, definitely feeling a difference. That's why I'm going to do a little overhead, keep that upper body. The overhead squats have really helped stability, helped me maintain overhead a lot easier. So this one I'd call my first set of 5. I feel confident doing it. Hold on. So we got, 225 plus 50 is, oh wait, that's what I wanted to do. Take the 10s off. Hold on. That's what it is. 205. And that'll be 265. There we go. Okay. All right, first set here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna go 275. Whew. Okay, perfect. I've noticed that my depth is definitely better, which is both a good thing and it makes the squats a little harder. Because definitely been stuck in like just under parallel for a long time. So going lower, it's great, but it's definitely a harder way on the way back up. Not a bad thing, but learning through that. Okay. All right. It's got to be a little more aggressive in the bottom. Pop right out. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, last set here. Whew. 285. Feels good. Like it's just getting past parallel. A little squeaky. But this fight is just another extra amount of time under tension. So getting the legs strong, getting the back strong, and grinding through 3x5. 5x5 is traditionally the worst. So sets of 5 suck, but they're definitely one of the best things for strength. And I've made a conscious effort. When you look at squat every day, it's traditionally just a heavy 2, heavy single, heavy 3 with different variations. For me, last time I was doing a lot of pauses. This time, it's all about the reps beforehand. So if I can incorporate that 3x5 today, here my warm-ups plus my last working set, but you can't go wrong with that. And I mean, you can clearly see I need to work more 5s. That's gonna be my focus for a little while. Maybe every beltless day, work up to a set of 5. Now you gotta remember here, again, watching on YouTube, watching those shorts, 15 seconds of an entire session, of an entire plan. 285 today. That's going to be a good ass set of 5. For me, I haven't hit that in a while. And it was always belted with knee sleeves. I think my best 5, I don't know if it was a 5x5 or a few sets of 5, was 295. And with the belt, I could probably hit that. I'm not going to hit that tomorrow. Maybe I'll hit it next, in 4 days from now. Maybe I'll do that in 4 days on a belt day where I want to hit a set of 5. I'll go 295, maybe 300. The goal today is to get a lot of reps in. 3x5 is that a lot of reps. I'm also stalling because that last set was hard. So let's go. 285 by 5. Let's hit it. Here we go. A lot of you are going to say, that was terrible form. And you're not wrong. Caved over a lot. Knees started to come a little bit. Which, by the way, let's calm down with the knees thing. I'm not saying it's right, but you watch the best Olympic lifters in the world. They're clean, whoop, up, and they're cleaning 500 pounds. The amount of good work I do compared to the bad work I do, we're all going to be fine. You're all going to be fine. If you know that you're doing it, typically you know why. For me, it's my hips. I got to work my hips up, but the reason that my depth is getting better because I'm working on my hip flexors, doing more squatting without weight, working on that mobility. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. You also just got to do the work. 285 by 5, no belt, which I'm pretty sure is a beltless PR. So I'll take that. Overhead next. Boom, boom.